Okay, I am now in Kyustendil at the placard for Fortress Hisarlaka, which would have been better to ask for than maybe Crespot, which means fortress, but in some places, if you know the actual name of the fortress, it helps you. And I was lucky I got it right up here, because I wasn't sure exactly how to walk to it, and if I kept going the direction I was in, I would have been way off, of course. So I'm very thankful to that. So this is the fortress. As always, I will find a way inside, or on top. Here again, more of a striated pattern. Excuse me. And it actually goes quite a bit down. You can't see from here yet, but I will go down there. There's an entrance here, so I'll explore that before I go down there. And you can see, I think, here there's more, that little sort of light color at the very end, that's more of the fortress. So this is already at a slight, not slight, at an elevation, but there is a way over there. And there are also steps. Here. Steps as well there. Somebody's book. I apparently got left behind, so I'm just going to get up and check the rock. The rock is a little wobbly, so I will be aware of that. Whew. Oh, okay, this is kind of cool. Circular. You see the rim. Maybe you can't make it out so clearly on the camera. Okay. Slight rim. Where the stones are darker, there's a rim. Just below all of the red colors, you can see moss growing on top. There's a hole. I'm not sure if this could have been a well. It may have been. It's very large. I'm going to go up that structure, those stairs. That's fork. Somebody's fork. Steps are a little wide, so we'll stretch to climb up, but there's some glass, so be careful. I'm using the wall for support. I don't really need it, but okay. These rocks are significantly sturdier. There's an enclosure here. And you can see it's not, I didn't jump on it. Just see it from this side. There's just in a triangle registrations on the wall. You could walk down, and there's another triangle, smaller triangle that I'm not going to walk down. I want to come over here and see what I can see from top. And this is all rock, so just easier to climb on, but even more reason to be careful. And so this is beside the edge of that. Oh, and look, there are stairs that lead down here, and I think I will go down them and then come up toward the back. Only this time I'm going to do it sitting until I can grab an edge. Now I can stand a little bit more confidently as I go down. There's some steps over there. So the fortress crosses the street. I'm not sure what that means, if there was originally a space there, or if you can see there would have been an handrest there. So I'm going to go over there in a moment when I get down. So it's a little bit different setup. But I'm going to be careful as well here. Today I have hiking shoes on. That's there. And some little steps leading here. Here. As I make my way down. So, if you've seen any of my other videos, you know, when something interests me, I want to go investigate it. But you want to be careful here. There is a depression. And then a smaller one below that. And there is a hole with rocks in it. I don't think it leads anywhere, but let me just go down there for a second. And there appears to be a board in the back. And then I'm not sure. Maybe that's where the wall ends. One day I am going to buy a flashlight, since I can find a place to buy one. So, I was going to go across the street to this part of the fortress, which extends down there. Here is part of the fortress. You can see by that one that's covered in moss. There may be a way down there. If there is, I will find it. There's some stairs over there. I'm going to go around them for a second to see if there's a way around the other side to give you some close-ups. This is the Hisarlaka fortress in Kyustendil, Bulgaria. And this doesn't seem to be part of the fortress, but I am not 100% certain. It's like a seat of sorts. But there does appear to be an entrance here. Step. Through this entrance. And this just leads here. And you can see here more clearly the people may have sat here. Maybe they were preparing. This could have been an ambush site for the enemy to fall into. Maybe it was covered mulch or grass. Very hard to determine based on what's left and without knowing the history for this area or Bulgaria as a whole, which has experienced much turmoil here. And there's actually, where it's very light, there is a little wall, and I'll go down there. It's just a hole, nothing in the bricks. There's one here as well, nothing in the back. Brick. And there is, so this part, the back side, there is a round part. There's also a path going up here. Right here it's a little bit smaller. And this is the back side of that square. Sense of the height. And there's also, wow, huge. I don't know what that is. But here again, and there where it goes up, and it goes up again. Ooh, here. So the hill is also going up here. So this may have been the design around the hill. So depending on where you were, you could, on the hill, you could sit comfortably. And then there's an absence here. And then it starts again here. And that's a little high as you get up. So it may have had another purpose besides sitting on it. And there's another path here. And there's a way up. And you can see the edges are moss on this side. Okay, so this would take me back there. But here, I showed earlier, there's a little triangle. Stands here. And then that is just a square shape. Just going up here. And this takes you back to street level. So this would have been another way down, but I didn't see it the first time. So, from the left you could go down. So I've already taken you through these parts, so I'm going to pass you this quickly. I didn't go up the stairs, so I'm going here. I'll ramp here. First step. So the top here can more clearly make out the round object. And here. Steps I just came up. And I'm going to go down to the round object. I showed this. Okay. This is where I cut through before, so I'm going down here. Maybe at the end of this I will stop this and then start a part 2. We're getting close now. I'm getting close now to 20 minutes. And if you've been following along this whole time, you've been getting close to 20 minutes as well. Woo! And trying to decide whether I want to go down this path. And I guess, or try to see if that's a better path over there, but since I'm over here, oh, okay. There's a log here. Being careful as I go down. Okay, so that's what I came down. And there's another one here. Looks a little bit more stable. So this was the book I was trying to show you. I said it looked like it was a really light space. from the camera angle that I was at earlier. And it extends down there. There's a step there, extends down there. And this step takes you to another entrance. And it's also circular here. The room around. And a hole in the center. So, this edge. And there is a space there, so this could have been an archery window. Or maybe a play of lookout. This is, the green is moss. The rocks are covered here with moss. So it's part of the fortress, Hisarlaka and Kyustendil. And it extends even further, so this is not the end of it. So what I think I'm going to do is, I'm going to stop here and start part 2 from here, or maybe I will go down next couple of minutes. So I'm on top of the wall. Almost. A little bit over here. There looks to be some steps there. And maybe a path on the side. That down there is Kyustendil. Here is another semicircular shape. This is also a little semicircular, not so much. And then you don't want to, unless you want to jump. I don't feel like jumping. And the same shape there. But I will happily sit and get my way down. Actually, yes. And then stand. And there's a step here. So again, circular design here, semicircular. And so I will stop this when I get down there, because there's not very much more of a fortress on this side before I need to go back the other way. Sorry, that was a little scary to get down, so it's higher. Coming. So that's what's going down. A little bit narrow, not quite narrow, but less space on this side. as you're approaching, as I'm approaching the end. The end is right there. And moss. And there's a way down there. And this would be the end where I'm going to get down and then stop. So in part 2, I'll come up this way.